Alrighty, so it's been a while since we've been over any sort of leaks or anything like that, so I don't know. It's obviously not up to me whether or not they get leaked, but, you know, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. But anyways, we have 3 things to go over. The first being, there has been leaked a final boss Sariel, which I've actually been super interested in. I think that there was a lot of rumors, and there may even have been some leaks earlier than this that were going over maybe some of the archangels getting final bosses, and I think that this is really cool because he says right here, Sariel will get a final boss. The final boss costume may be this one, and then he says this costume is made for both Sariel and Covenant of Light Sariel, which is the new green Sariel. So maybe this final boss will be different than the others. And if it's a universal outfit, that would be fantastic, because I cannot tell you how many times, you know, we get outfits for these old units or whatever that we can't really use anymore. And even then, for some reason, they're super stingy with them. And when they rerun the event, they won't make it to where you can get the, you know, thing again, or they do like a Final Boss Legends or whatever, and you just, new players can't get these outfits for some reason. And the outfits normally are pretty cool. So, I mean, I love the hairstyle on this one, kinda. And I mean, the outfit's not bad either. I think it really fits the whole Archangel sort of aesthetic. So I think if we could get this for both Sariels, that would be super, super cool. I guess the big question is, you know, this looks like it's for the red Sariel, but is it going to use the face from the green Sariel for that one? I would imagine so. Either way, kind of cool. Hopefully they'll do one for all of the archangels, and I have no idea when this will come out, but because it's coming out with some of these leaks, and I can imagine that a lot of these leaks or the other 2 leaks are for the anniversary, maybe we could get this as an event for anniversary, which would be really cool. Next up, we have a new Hawk, and I know that doesn't sound super exciting, but the last time that we got a new Hawk, it was for one of the festivals. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I think it was the first anniversary, but I could be wrong on that. We got green SSR Hawk, and he's kind of just like a helpful unit that they boost every once in a while during certain festivals, where he gets like 50% extra stats, and you can use him in like story events and stuff like that, and really like help you blow through some PvE content, which is kind of nice. So I'm not really hating on that. And it looks like he says there will be a new Hawk for anniversary. I don't know if he will be free like the green one. The skills might be incorrect, so take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. Hopefully he is free, because I think Hawk is like the perfect mascot character. They did give the green one away for free, and it made a lot of, you know, sense for them to do that. So let's look at it though. New Tavern Captain Hawk, attribute red, so he's red instead of green. Passive, I'll eat them all. All stats of allies whose special move gauge is full are increased by 5%. So I don't think that that's super great. 5% is already not a great increase, but you also have to have a full ultimate move gauge for that. Wondering if this can be used in the back. I'm assuming it probably can, so sub slot could be okay. I don't know, but even then, I don't really see people investing into Hawk units to use him for just a small increase while their ultimate move gauge is full. But he has Deadly Chorizo Strike, which is a Pierce card that deals 500% of attack on one enemy, so it's a single target Pierce, just like Rimuru got, which is pretty interesting. He could be just like a lot of fun to use, if anything. I'm assuming he's going to be another unit that you probably want to use in like PvE or story or something like that, but I mean, if this isn't locked to, you know, a certain game mode, it could potentially be okay, but I don't know. And then Leftovers Breath, which is a shatter AoE skill that deals 300% of attack on all enemies, which ignores resistance if you don't know. So kind of interesting. Not really sure what to think. I mean, obviously he's not going to be like super good. The old Hawk really isn't that good, but he's just kind of a fun unit to mess with. But yeah, as long as he's free, I'm all for it. It really doesn't matter to me. If all of the Hawks that they end up coming out with are free, that'd be awesome, because, you know, I think Hawk is a funny character, and, you know, funny free. Good. Last up, I'm in the way a little bit. I'll hide myself for this one, but it says Anniversary Festival. He says, I can't be as sure as I was for the collab and Awaken Mono, but the Anniversary Festival should be Blood Elizabeth, which is Bloody Ellie. I'll update if I have more evidence. So I know that a lot of people are super still like, oh my god, please be Estarossa, but like all signs have really been pointing to it being the new light unit. I'm really surprised that they even waited this long to actually release the light unit, with them adding dark and everybody knowing as soon as that happened that there was gonna be a light unit. I kind of expected them to release sort of like either side by side or very close to each other or whatever the case may be. But I know that, you know, maybe Bloody Elizabeth isn't the most hype festival you've ever heard of, but I'm more interested in seeing what light units do more than anything. Plus, I can only assume that the light unit, because this is a light unit banner with Elizabeth on it, hopefully, I would imagine Trader Meliodas is probably going to be on the banner as well. So a lot of people, I've been seeing a lot more people lately. I don't know if they're newer players or whatever the case may be, but people are like, hey, I don't have Trader Melly for like the bird team, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So it'll be a good chance for them to get that unit again, which is honestly, you know, great, because if he's on the banner, he's an insane unit already. So, you know, pulling your first copy, if not extra copies for the character to boost him up, is never going to be a bad thing. So him being on the banner should be great, I would imagine, unless they're just like, okay, only light units on light, you know, banners, only dark units on dark banners, which would be really unfortunate. But I'm expecting a good banner. I'm expecting them, you know, in the next week or so to probably do one of those festival like banner votes, because it is like a JP anniversary, and all of the JP anniversary so far has had a vote for the banner. So the banner should be pretty good, because the community is going to vote for a lot of characters, and I'm assuming, you know, we're going to probably hopefully band together to get all of the new archangels on the banner, you know, some of the more recent characters. Hopefully, if Ragnarok characters are on the banner. I know Ragnarok Bond isn't like a super big pick that people might not want, but I skipped him, unfortunately, and I would love to be able to get him, because I see more people use him every day, and I kind of wish I would have gotten him. But either way, we're gonna call it there. I don't want to go super overboard with this, because it's literally only 3 things, but super excited for Final Boss Archangels. That would be really cool. New Hawk is just kind of a plus, as long as he's free. Hopefully he is. And then, yeah, I pretty much expected it to be Bloody Elizabeth the whole time, which is unfortunate, but I think it's, you know, the natural progression of the thing. So hopefully she'll be at least fun or good, so that way it makes up for the fact that people don't really want her. So that is it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next one.